Pour yourself a frosty cosmopolitan, cue the sax that sounds like gossip, and buckle those Manolos. Because we're flashback jump cutting to late 90s Manhattan when brunch was a competitive sport and voicemail was foreplay. 20-plus years later, and I couldn't help but wonder, how are our favorite New Yorkers surviving TikTok, oat milk lattes, and dating apps that swipe back? Let's spill the tea with just a splash of vodka. Still the queen of column chic, Sarah Jessica Parker sprinted from the 2004 finale straight into a rom-com glow-up like The Family Stone and Failure to Launch. She then produced and starred in HBO's Divorce, proving she can break hearts without Mr. Big. Today she juggles her SJP shoe empire, Pretty Matches production company, 3 kids who probably borrow vintage Dior for show and tell. But Carrie isn't Carrie without New York. So in 2021, Parker slipped back into those stilettos for And Just Like That, renewing it for a 3rd season premiering in May 2025. And yes, she's executive producing the whole thing like a couture-clad chess master. Off-screen, Parker juggles 3 teenagers, a 28-year marriage to Matthew Broderick, a new imprint at Crown Books, and a sold-out 2022 Broadway run of Plaza Suite. Her daily agenda is so packed, it needs its own publicist. The moral? Carrie taught us that no outfit is complete without a column, and SJP proved no career is complete without ownership of the printing press. Carrie's column never ends, it just refreshes the feed. Now with the occasional silver streak that Instagram calls granny core chic, but Carrie calls experience. Samantha once purred,
"I love you too, Richard. But I love me more."
And Kim turned that into a global business plan. Post Sex and the City, she lent her voice to Dee, the over-the-top host in the animated sitcom Producing Parker, 2009 to 2011, narrated the HBO/Channel 4 documentary Sexual Intelligence: The Art of the Female Orgasm in 2005, co-wrote 2 cheeky books, Being a Girl and Sexual Intelligence, and even starred as a televangelist matriarch in Fox's drama Filthy Rich. Because Salvation definitely needs a sparkly power suit, she opted out of And Just Like That Season 1, publicly saying Samantha's journey had come full circle, joking she'd been there, done that, bought the Birkin. Before surprising everyone with a 5-second phone cameo in 2023, proving a single Samantha ringtone can eclipse an entire streaming slate. Off-screen, Cottrell grieves her late brother, celebrates longtime love Russell Thomas, and roast trolls on Twitter with Samantha-grade snark. At 68, she cherry-picks projects like fine champagne, only if the bubbles look outrageous and the glassware is crystal. Charlotte taught us the difference between Lamages and please. Kristen Davis kept that optimism but traded Park Avenue for pachyderms, fronting Netflix's Holiday in the Wild and co-producing Elephant Rescue Docs. She adopted 2 children, Gemma Rose and Wilson, instantly leveling up her real-life mom credentials. When she pops back into And Just Like That, Charlotte's frantic teen parenting feels suspiciously authentic. Because Kristen probably just left a real PTA Zoom still wearing those pearls. Beyond acting, she's a UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador, has trekked through Congo camps, and once talked Jimmy Kimmel into adopting a baby elephant virtually. Her latest mission? Sternly reminding Gen Z that printed wedding invitations still matter. In 2025, she balances charity trips, parenting, and occasional red carpet reunions. Proof that Charlotte's happily ever after can include muddy boots and mosquito spray. Miranda's spirit animal is a spreadsheet, so Cynthia collected trophies like Pokemon. 2 Tonys, a Grammy, another Emmy, just EGOTing her way through life. Cancer survivor? Check. Political firebrand? Check. She challenged Andrew Cuomo for governor in 2018, converting Oprah means into campaign donations. These days, Nixon toggles between period corsets in the Gilded Age and hoodies while directing AJLT episodes, simultaneously live-tweeting congressional hearings with enough scorch to roast marshmallows. Married to education activist Christine Marioni since 2012, she's raising 3 kids and crusading for public schools, LGBTQ rights, and healthcare. Basically Miranda's I love you, but I love justice more energy turned up to 11. If you spot her on the subway, she's probably correcting grammar on an MTA poster and registering voters at the same time. Mr. Big, the human cliffhanger, glided from town car to Golden Age TV, scoring a Golden Globe nod on The Good Wife and popping up in Peloton ads that age like sushi in the sun. Chris Noth's brief AJLT return in 2021 ended with a fatal bike ride, and real-world assault allegations soon iced his career faster than a frozen Cosmo. At 70, he's focusing on family life with wife Tara Wilson and their 2 sons, reportedly spotting reading bedtime stories instead of scripts. Somewhere, Carrie's inner monologue is still whisper wondering if karma wears Prada. Aiden could sand a cabinet and our cynicism before breakfast. John Corbett stole rom-com hearts in the My Big Fat Greek Wedding trilogy, dropped 2 surprisingly legit country rock albums, and earned universal dad points as Dr. Covey in Netflix's To All the Boys films. He finally resurfaced as Aiden in AJLT Season 2, rocking more flannel than a Portland lumber auction and brand new sage advice: protect your lumber, kid. Off camera, he quietly married Bo Derek on their California ranch in 2020, lives for horse feed deliveries, and jokes that his greatest luxury is Wi-Fi that reaches the barn. Mood? Eternally chill. A perfect antidote to Carrie's eternally overdrafted aura. Trey's alrighty lives rent-free in our brains, but Kyle MacLachlan upgraded from malfunctioning prince to cult legend chameleon. He tormented Bree on Desperate Housewives, went full weird on Portlandia, voiced Riley's dad in Pixar's Inside Out, resurrected Agent Cooper in Twin Peaks: The Return, and will blast mutants in Amazon's Fallout series. Off-screen, he co-runs the playfully named winery Pursued by Bear, enthusiastically pairing Pinot with Twin Peaks memes on Instagram. Married to producer Desiree Gruber, he's a devoted dog dad and social media delight. If AJLT writers ever need Charlotte Sex to pop by with fresh bagpipes and awkward small talk, Kyle's just one alrighty away. Stanford was the 5th lady of Sex and the City, armed with more Bonds Mo than Carrie had column inches. Off-screen, Willie Garson gifted us 6 seasons of Mosey on White Collar, adopted son Nathan, and became that rare Hollywood staple, universally beloved. His 2021 passing from pancreatic cancer hit the fandom hard, but every rewatch keeps him sashaying across our screens. Fabulous glasses tilted just so, forever prepared to drag bad outfits and worse boyfriends. Somewhere up there, he's mixing cosmos and reminding the angels, print is dead, but gossip is eternal. Steve, the lovable bartender who turned Miranda into a mating call. David Eigenberg swapped beer taps for fire hoses, starring in Chicago Fire since 2012. More than 200 episodes of dad jokes and danger pay. AJLT wrote his real hearing loss into Steve's arc, making him literally deaf to nonsense. Off-duty, he's a Marine vet, USO volunteer, and low-key family man with 2 kids. Fun fact, his very first feature film credit was Garfield. Yep, Lasagna Cat. Because even nice guys need residual checks. David proves you don't have to wear a cape or a Prada suit to be a TV hero. Sometimes all it takes is loyalty, kindness, and basketball shorts from 1999. And just like that, you're all caught up. Smash like Carrie maxing out her Amex at a warehouse shoe sale. Subscribe for more pop culture reunions, because great friends, juicy gossip, and questionable outfit choices never go out of style. Drop a comment. Whose glow up, glow sideways, or blow up surprised you most? Until next time, keep friendships tight, Cosmos cold, and your Wi-Fi stronger than Carrie's dating history. See you on 5th Avenue.